Hey, uh, welcome to the show. Doing something a little different. I'm actually going to try a drawcast. I'm going to draw and talk at the same time. Okay, this is just a random sketch. I had a dog drawing. You can't see it. It didn't work out. I had to start over, like I always do. So I was sketching a little bit, and then just the other day, I finally seen what I was going to draw, and now we are going to try to draw that. Just keep watching. Thank you. Okay, so here we go. They always say to just stick with what you know. If you're a writer, write what you know. If you draw what you know. It always comes out trees or nature scenes. It's kind of a. I feel like it's a bit of a cop out, just because you got to branch out sometimes. All the time, sometimes anyway. Uh, and trees are actually they they're kind of hard to draw. Just because they can be anything. Not sure if this is coming. Okay. And grass too, because grass could usually on the edges. Boom, just do that. But it doesn't always come out the best way. Yeah, and other than a kneaded eraser, one of these things which make it to where there's no pencil shave or eraser shavings, get these uh, eraser pencils. Oh, pretty nice to have. So yeah, grass always annoys me because it could be done so many ways. Like you could just do it streaks, and that'd be fine. Oh, awful. And really, the sometimes the only way I can draw things is if I see it, like looking at a blank piece of paper, and then somehow an image pops up, and then you just draw it, just stick with it, and just keep going. Oh, but man, you'll hate it until you get like halfway through. Really, even longer than that. Might not like it actually. That's not true, but anyway. Man, I was thinking I'd draw this little island floating, but it'd be fine. It, and figuring out where to shade is always the hardest, because in these, I don't know, some pictures just I don't know where the sun is. When you shade, just do all the same side. Like you go to the right of the line, you gotta stay to the right. Left, stay left. Let's hope I can do the thing that I'm trying to do. I guess that's good. We'll get there. Okay, so yeah, it's easier to draw things in a quarter view or whatever they call it. The face is slightly turned. This, trying to. You'll figure out what I'm drawing here shortly enough. If you can already tell, should be able to tell by now. Yeah, that's the thing about drawing though. It's gonna look bad for a while before you can get it sometimes. I'm not liking that. There we go. Yeah, dragons are hard because there's so many variations. You, like the nose here. Most dragons, at least if you go traditional route, you get the old. They got the old man nose or something like that. Oop. Let's try to do a combo of something because I don't really like the old man nose style. It's just this tradition, so you kind of have to. Yeah, very important in drawing when not to draw. Because as you see before, I wanted to connect this line. Definitely don't want to because it looks like shit. Anyway, either old man nose or like a dog nose, which is my preference, which is what I do. But for some reason, I'm not doing that here. It's kind of hard to draw and talk at the same time. That's why I'm not doing it. But I should. This is just a rough draft of a drawcast, whatever. Just draw the one whisker on one side. I've seen them with two, but you can do whatever. Yeah, and the beard goes all the way around. Not all the way, but around the main edge. Oh, I always draw things too big. It's like I just see it as better than being too small, but now I can't draw the antler. And sometimes you gotta not draw your reference because it's when you add your own spin, you'll need to change everything almost. And also, if you don't like the reference. Oh, see, I don't like this at all. And then sometimes you might want to stick exactly to your reference, which is. Yeah, I think that's the main thing of drawing. You got to realize it's gonna look bad at first. You're not gonna like it. That's fine. Who cares? No one likes anything anymore, from my knowledge. At least I don't. Able to tell what I'm going for, but I can. I like it when it's more challenging, the more you can't see. So, okay, what I'm trying to draw, the tree, dragon, he's supposed to be like pushing on the tree, pushing down on it somehow. As soon as I. Oh, that might be good. Yeah, a lot of erasing, a lot of going back over, then erasing again, and going back over again. I think that's fine. Or do I? I don't know. Yeah, I draw too big subconsciously, I think, because drawing too small is worse. At least that's what they say that about handwriting. That if you have tiny handwriting, you have no confidence, which I don't think that's true. I knew someone with very tiny handwriting. They didn't seem not confident, but in drawing, that definitely does come out. Drawing big, you, you get to push more design in there. It's just too big for your paper sometimes. Hmm. Okay, let's draw this hand. People always say they have problems drawing hands, which I don't understand that because that is it's it's right here. It's so easy just to just start drawing your hand. I don't know what people have been drawing because it's just the easiest thing to draw because your reference is right there. Unless you don't have hands, and I'm sorry if you don't. But it doesn't mean you can't draw. Even if you have hands, you might mean you can't draw, but that's also fine. And we're gonna have to just erase everything. Maybe not. I don't know. Well, now I like it the other way better. Hmm. And I draw more. I like the angles and cubes, so I stick with that. That doesn't really make sense. You really need your dark pencils to bring out everything, because if you don't, it's just one tone. It sucks. It's getting there. And yeah, I never know when to start the scales, because they're on the head as well. They're just not dominantly seen there. Also, you gotta flatten them the more parallel to the off they are. I'm gonna have to start inking this soon because I can still see it, what I'm getting at. It is difficult even for me, just because I make it look easy. Don't mean too much. Yeah, I'm gonna have to end up inking it. I might be able to. I like staying in pencil, but it'll pop more once it's inked. Maybe once I finish it in pencil, I won't have to. But one thing, the fingers, the hands came out looking too much like human hands, which would make sense since that is what I used as my reference. But don't want that now. Yeah, this is supposed to be a drawcast, or just draw while I talk to you. It's pretty difficult to do that, just in the sense of I get pretty focused sometimes when I do this. Then other times I fucking suck. But yeah, doing two things at once is always difficult. I like that at first, and now I don't. No fuck. Don't know why I'm doing triangles. Usually you do more round is what I was looking for. And for some reason now I am doing both. But I just wanted to show the proper way, because I don't know why. I could round those out, that's fine. Well, I think the triangle scale look is more medieval. It's more European, I guess. Oh yeah. So it's better to simplify everything sometimes. Well, yeah, I mean, pick and choose. I'm going to try desperately not to ink it until it's finished. You don't know how bad I want to just like do that now. I just keep forgetting that I should be saying something, but you know, I don't know. There's not much to talk about. Oh, other than, uh, I know you probably already know, but you should probably check out, if you haven't, uh, Cornfed with Dalton Pruitt on the Billionaire Podcast Network. Ka-ching, bing, 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 bing. D-to-D, fill her up. Also, many other podcasts, the Bible study, I really like that. And the Crowder Boys with R- Robbie Goodwin and Crackamiko. Shout out those guys. And Dalton Pruitt is on that as well. Also, if you want clothes, always like Bohemian Grove.com. They got good stuff. See, that's too much. I'm sure there's more shout outs I can do, but. Oh, the Duh Heads, they're good. I'm not sure if they still do it, but Izzy in Griffin makes music and it's pretty good. Those are just a couple recommendations, or they're like 3 things I watch because I don't really watch anything else other than Seinfeld or something like that. Yeah. Oh man. I think that's what I wanted. I suppose like, if this was a real podcast, a broadcast, whatever you want to call it, I'd be going off. Everything. Well, people make me mad with their ooh, stupidity. This is just. I could definitely go off for a couple hours on that. I'm thinking make this extend outside the box, out the border, just its antlers though. Yeah. And you add border because it looks nicer. I don't care what people say. I guess depends on what you're drawing, what it calls for. But this makes it easier to draw by making it look smaller, which again can make you draw bigger, or just get a more like full view of it. Man, trees are hard because they can just go any way, and you got to remember when to branch out. Get it? Uh, and all these hard lines because trees there's a lot of erasing pretty much, but we're gonna forget about all that right now. Oh yeah, I don't know if that can. might read well. It's supposed to be scratching, or tearing at the tree, pushing it down. See, I'm doing too much right now. It's better to for branch draw like I don't know, par branch. Just you gotta leave open spaces and then keep going. Like so with this side, go. Because all the little branches, like you just do that. But when you're drawing scales, dragging stuff, textures, you really gotta do it the right way. But it's so just difficult. I'm just not. Who cares? Which is funny because I care. Okay, that's not coming out right, but it might come out once pen and being able to clean up. Cause yeah, it is even hard for me to see sometimes, especially when it gets like this. I haven't done this in a while, or this chaoticness. Huh? And the hands are different. Maybe. Mm, something like that. I don't know. It's a palm. You can tell. Okay, damn it. Hang on. All right. Yeah, that works. That works for me. Yeah, what's really hard is just having to erase your details. You want to put all the detail in, but see, I have to draw this tree back, and it's going to cover up what I just drew. But I can't draw what I'm drawing now unless I do it. Like, I try to do it accurately too. So yeah, I don't. If this goes well with the talking thing, which it is not, because I could just easily be quiet like I used to doing. I could do it more, and I would like to do some how-to videos. Those seem to do well with other people, so it might do well for me. Ah, damn it. It's not pointed antlers, it's rounded, which is kind of hard to get. Okay, that ain't too bad. I gotta draw the other whisker tangle through there too. Something like that. I don't know. And if I keep doing these, I promise to get better. Just at the really everything, yeah. Yeah, I could try both. I don't know, pencil's just so soft. Like, look at that. Can't get that with a pen. Well, you can, it's just, I don't know how to do that. Yeah, you know what? Let's do both. Shade it and pencil. Because I like what's happening right now, but I don't know how to keep it going. So we'll just go back to it every once in a while. So yeah, it's
And I have recently started messing with tattooing, and it has actually changed how I draw now, because very fine, very slow and fine lines, making sure you know what you're doing in depth. And I might do tattoo videos later if I ever get good. It might take forever. I might do what most people do and quit halfway through, but I don't usually do that. And most people get a guitar, and it takes 2 weeks to learn how to play guitar, at least to get the callus to play guitar. And people just won't get there. They just give up. They don't like it. I don't know. Why'd you even get it then? You knew it was going to be hard. Unless you thought, which I don't know how you wouldn't think it's hard. And then to not do it, then, it's just weird. People do that all the time, though. I only do that with jobs. Because jobs suck. And why did I even apply to that place? Etc. We all know about that. Let's not talk about that. This is my job now. So I love this job, my job. You just really got to delude yourself, make it delusional. You just do what you want. I should choose a bigger pen for this. Yeah, definitely. Don't you love drawing things twice? Technically, yes. Okay, well, a lot just happened. Okay, I should be doing this video all in one. I'm just bad at that. You know, I get distracted easily and whatever excuse else I can find to not do my walk. But so yeah, right now it's 2:55 a.m. I just got back from, I guess it was band practice. I guess I'm in a band, or if I want to be in a band, I can be in a band. Um, it's just funny. I don't want to be in a band, but apparently I'm in a band. But I do want to be in a band. Uh, it's funny because like, a couple weeks ago, I finally just happened to say to myself, the music thing ain't going to walk out. Just definitely just put all my eggs in the art basket. Which I finally realized it is my favorite. This is cooler than music. This is it's kind of cooler than skateboarding. It's cooler than comedy. That's why I quit comedy. It might be a strong take. I don't know if you had to pick one art, which one would it be? I don't know. It's a tough question, but I'll just gravitate to visual sight. The look of things for some reason. But yeah, so a few weeks ago, I told myself I just finally let it go. All of it left. My bandmates left, and I haven't jammed with anyone in so long. And I just said to myself, that might not even ever happen again. And I let it go. I just accepted it. Said goodbye. And then the next week, I go to a show, and I buy the CD. It was not good. And well, I turned around, and this guy's like, "Do you play an instrument, you want to be in a band. And now, so it might happen. I don't really have any expectations for it, and that's really I think the only reason why it has even walked out. Well, I just fucked that up big time, big. But it just goes to show what I was getting at is, if you love something, set it free. If it comes back, then it's meant to be, or however it goes. I have not eaten anything. I skipped dinner like I always do. Side note, but yeah, if you gotta set it free, and it's like, how you find stuff when you stop looking for it. It's the same thing. That's Taoism. Look up Taoism. Shout out Taoism. It's just funny that it happened again with this time with music, and it's like, it's the only way you can get women too, is if like you just don't care. That's how it happened the first time for me. I wasn't even looking for it, and then it's the same with this. Like, I wasn't even looking for being in the band, and music kind of upsets me. Meaning, well, just for one, so many years not being able to I've never made money doing music. I have made money doing art, so should probably say for this. But I don't know, something about music pisses me off. Not in that way, but in it's frustrating that people don't appreciate it. Like when you do shows, some people are just there to be there or something. I don't know. I guess I am somebody like that, but I appreciate the music as well. It's hard to tell when other people appreciate it. Some people is like appreciating even the wrong song. It's like, that one's not even a good one, or whatever. I don't know. It might just be me. Well, it probably is, but I was trying to say, like, I don't know. It's just it's not appreciated. So many years. I would say people didn't like my music because they never heard it, so I can't really say that. And I did release a song a couple weeks ago and it was like, I made that song 5 years ago almost, and it took forever to make, and it's not fun on a computer. That's one thing that pisses me off. Like, I like doing everything, but the computer shit was just bullshit. I don't even have to explain it. It's a pain. Even though it's simple, I know how to do it, but it's also like, this sucks. This isn't music. I'm playing a video game right now or something. It takes a minute to do it. I figured out how to do it. Music's like art. You gotta make your rough draft. It's going to look bad. It's going to sound bad. Then you tweak it, and then you can get something like, well, it's decent enough. And it also is a shame, like, again, well, it's in general, like, people, it's like, oh, I like this one. It's like, is it talking about your song or the picture you drew? And really, it's like, that's one I didn't like, or maybe not as much care went into, or just gave up halfway through, or just was frustrating the whole time, or something. Like, that happened recently with the painting I sold. Yes, I can sell paintings. Well, in exchange for a tattoo, but it still counts. But so I guess I'm in this band, and I guess the genre is like shoegaze, which is fine. I guess like melancholy music, which is 80s style melancholy. I'm not really sure, but we jammed finally. It was the first time we really played music together, so this is still all new. But it was. It got a little hectic sometimes. I almost left. So I was like, this sucks. But there was 2 times that were really, really nice, like 20-minute fucking session or something like that. Well, not that long. Just it was great. I hadn't done that in so long. It's so fun. If you don't know how to play music, it's so good for you. I know this is strange because I just said I hate music. No, I don't know. The culture around it, maybe it's more what I'm talking about. It's just social culture in general. Also, if you have a chance, never go outside. Never go out in public or talk to anyone. They will only let you down. Oh, I joke. I joke. Okay, I fucked that all up. But I don't. And that's the other thing about the music about this. I play guitar and bass mainly, but I do have a drum set. They need someone definitely to bring a drum set. I have to bring the drum set. Drum set bringing sucks. Oh my god. It ain't too bad, but it's like 4 solid trips of just going back and forth to your car. Okay. And how I got stuck with that is my own fault. But that's what I wanted. Drums are fun, but they are the most difficult. But yeah, just gotta play slow. Get the rhythm. I don't do the timing. It's all about the rhythm. I messed up on these nails. Oh, also, I started recording this video, but I just look at the options and, the product I'm using, well, for some reason, you have to scroll through the options. I know it's a small thing. I don't know how I didn't see it before. I don't know. Maybe it's new. I don't know. But there's a time-lapse button. There's a time-lapse button. The time-lapse videos I've been making? Could have just been done with a button. So not a big deal. The only thing is, I could have saved some time, but it's, no reason to complain. I know that now. I figured it out already. Why is there a time-lapse button? Why didn't I, what? I don't know. It's fine either way. It's just one of those things. Oh, I wish I knew this earlier. And it's part of life. It's with everything. You're going to be saying that a lot if you haven't already. But, the way I look at it, or if you really think of it, anyone in your situation with the things that you had, if it was someone else, but the same thing happened, they'd probably do the same thing. And also, just even if you had to do it again, you'd probably do it the same. Just because it's some people go to college, and then they find out that it sucks and no one should ever go. The only way if you don't know, the only way you can do it, or the only way you can figure that out is by doing it. That's the whole touching the stove theory of my you have to touch the stove when someone says don't touch the stove. It's hot, because how else are you going to know what hot is? And it's just I don't know. Some people are better at listening and just following directions and doing what you're told, following orders. I don't know. However you want to put it, they. Not to say that I'm not good at those or do not do those. It's just that I guess some people trust easier. I don't know. Or that's the other thing. I know it's just me. I'm a crazy person. But don't tell your kids that Santa exists. Because they're going, like, I don't know. I'm resentful. I'm principled, or, I don't think pretentious is the right word here, but it is, it's just, why lie? If you lie about something small, definitely means you'll lie about something big. I just don't see the point in lying. You just told me as a child, don't lie. And then you tell me Santa Claus is. How dare you? Maybe I didn't, you could just tell me magic exists and dragons exist like this. And you can just believe that. It's up to you. If you want to believe the wall's flat or that it's not, or ice wall or anything, it is up to you. And if it makes you happy, you're not hurting anyone. Okay, you're good. People just like to argue. And I do too. I'm really good at debate. I should have been a lawyer. Okay, I can win any debate. I would say I'd swear, but I don't know if you're supposed to swear. I'm really good at debate. I can prove a point. I'm good at being some semantic, anti-semantic, just, I'm good. Me good. Just proving a point. It's got me in trouble a lot. I should not be doing that. Oh my God. Telling people they are just winning an argument, or not, even if it was, friendly joust of words. I don't think people like losing. But that's just, that's why I can't keep a job either. Of like, oh, this sucks. No one should be doing it. I don't want to do this. I don't do it. Or after a while, oh wait, that's fine. Yep. Nope, should not be using this. Man, I gotta get back in the habit of switching pens. It's a pain in the ass, but you gotta do it. Okay, I just realized I had muted my mic. See, okay, this is the first episode. I know I'm all over the place. This it this one's crazy. I'm sorry. Don't be sorry. Don't ever be sorry. Anyway, this one's all over the place. It's the first time doing it. First time trying to actually talk and draw at the same time. And as you see, it is pretty difficult. I like to, you think about the task at hand, and I just like doing that. And drawing helps. Drawing is that. And so to actually multitask and have a conversation, it's so easy to just not. Yeah, see, it's just a second nature just to, because really all I'm saying to myself when I draw is like, oh, is this right? This right here, yeah, not really thinking much else. And quite frankly, I try not to think about anything else other than art and drawing. Like I thought about what if you turned art into a religion. That might be cool, but it's also, then the art becomes more important, and in a society where it is not, like that's not going to happen. No, just that. I don't know how to explain it. See, if it was a religion, for the artist itself, it become kind of more important, and you take yourself too seriously. Maybe, or it can kind of take the fun out of it. If I kind of went through that phase because I thought I kind of did my own little experiment with that. And that's actually one thing that would be pretentious. I think, just like, everything's holy and everything can just fall into religion, not be a religion itself. But that's what I'm saying. Like, it would be like trying to describe someone how important something is to you. Kind of gay. People don't like it. Or people definitely, if they don't know what you're talking about, like someone about football, if someone said something about wanting to be a footballer, I don't know what you're talking about, dude. Does not interest me in the slightest. I don't know how you're getting money, which they would say the same thing about me. So in that sense, it's fair. But it's not fair is that, if you're in a sports, there's more money in it. That's as simple as that. Oh, I don't like these edges. Hang on, I gotta go. Not as heavy. Oh. I think this is good enough. I was saying before, first episode, we'll get better. And there's a Patreon. Yeah, I already got one. I gotta make sure it's still up. But there's nothing on it, so unless you want to give me money, go do that. I should just put my Cash App on here or something like that as well. Because I need. You love giving me your money. Damn it! I just remembered. I didn't put the fucking whisker in. Oh, let's do that now. And it's somewhere in there, yeah. But I guess we. Well, this one's like this. So that one would be. Okay, yeah, we got this. I can hide this. Kind of. Well, man. Anyway, yeah, and this stuff you really just gotta experiment with, because I just haven't found a better way. In the other one way, okay, now I'm getting tired. I should probably should have went to sleep when I got home, but I was too excited. It's just weird how life walks out, and it's about to get even weirder. Cause I really don't know if I could handle, like, cause I already know, like, you can't be a jack of all trades. That's why I have to tell these people, like, I can't be in a band. I've been trying my whole life, and I am still going to try. Did not like that. Um, and yeah, I might be the false person that do. I mean, other people have done it successfully. Um, but maybe I just might also be able to do it. You know, painting, drawing, tattooing, band. Um, what's it? Carpenter. Um, it'd be nice to be a skateboarder, but I've also like said goodbye to that too. That's just a hobby now. You know. Well, if I had to do it all over again, I probably would pick skateboarder. But you really there's gotta be concrete around you. There's no concrete around me. It's just a road. You know, it's not fair. But life's, for some reason, I don't know who made it. I don't know what I just said, but I don't. I think life's fair is people that are unfair. But now life is unfair too. Uh, ooh, it came ass. Ooh. Yeah, I might actually be able to release this video on the same day. It'd be nice. I only walked on it a little bit yesterday and today, which officially is the next day. I gotta draw more hair. Like they usually got like a mane or something. So like nice line detail or that. But I don't want to do it. But I guess I have to. Ooh. Okay, let's see. We're almost done here. I think I'll ink it here, and then I might color it, and there'll be a separate video. I should probably put that on a Patreon or something. I don't know. I would do both. Oh wait, I would do both, but you know that I don't know how anything works anymore. So Patreon. What am I doing? Go back to this. Yeah, I have to erase everything so I can see something. See what I'm doing. And then it's only, when you erase it, you can finally see what you haven't drawn, which sucks because that means you don't have your outline anymore. So let's go with the. But I like being distracted. It's fun. I never know what's coming. Ain't no telling. There's something about like being so orderly. It's just not fun. Oh yeah, I gotta figure out what to do with this claw. I think it's fine. See, I can't see where I'm at. Or what I haven't inked, I mean. And you always remember, you gotta be careful when you erase, because you go too fast, you're gonna bend it, and it's going to suck. It's a bad feeling. It's not good at all. And I'm not really sure of a way to prevent that other than like, you just gotta hold down your paper and just really make sure what you're doing, other than like taping your edges. Did I not? No, I didn't. I remember doing this. Yeah, I think I need to color this, then it'll really pop and be able to be defined. You can kind of, you can see it. It's just in this area, it gets lost. Oh, hang on, let me fix that. Oh, let me see if I can. It's going to be there. That kind of walks, because okay, this is our tree. So we should be fine there. Here we go. So I would have done something different with this one, the limb of the tree. Just kind of forgot.
Okay, I think we're good. Okay, now, I gotta draw this out better.
Okay. They usually have this ridge on the spine, spikes. But for this picture, they just disappear immediately because of the edge. But I think all that's left is scales, which suck. All right. So if you make sure one line of your scales is perfect, or at least good enough for what you want, then you just have to keep doing the same thing. And it's one of those things of sometimes you're doing it and it looks wrong. You just got to keep going. It might look right eventually. And it's one of those things, even if it doesn't, who cares? There's so many things that are great, but if you see, when you look up close, you can see the imperfection, but you won't notice it because of everything else that looks fine. So imperfection's okay. And I always quote the song, imperfection is perfection. That's the key. I don't know. It's on Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4 soundtrack, I believe. It's either that or Underground 1. I think it's 4. Okay, yeah, almost done. Getting there. Skip all those. Shouldn't be doing it as fast because this is how you mess up your scales. But we're almost done here. And a little bit of boost of confidence near the end. Just go fast. Okay. Now let's really erase everything and see what we got.
Which, okay, I'll do, okay, well, damn it, I was going to do it off air because of the way I do it is a certain way. I just don't like showing this part because it's a pain in the ass. I already know that's not right. Hang on, let me, I'll just show it later. But that's it. Well, see, as I keep looking, you're gonna always find something. It's a quick fix. Just do it. But apparently, I thought I'd done this already, but I guess I didn't. Yeah, that's one thing you gotta get used to drawing. It's so easy to lose your place and just not be able to see what you're doing. You really gotta look. And the shading, I'm not really good at shading. It's one of those things, shading don't look right until you really get in there. And sometimes I think it's just, the size of pen might be the problem. I don't know. But I think we're good. Other than these damn erase marks that probably won't go away until I color it. I don't know. We'll see. But no, that's something. I mean, I know it might not be much to a lot of people. It's more than most. But I think we're doing good. So I'm gonna upload this video. Thanks for watching. And it might take a couple days or something like that for me to, I guess that's the plan, to color it and put it on Patreon. Yeah, I feel like I should fix this part, but I think it's decent. So yeah, hopefully I'll do that. Thanks for watching. Hopefully to do more of these drawcasts. And yeah, thanks for watching.